Thankfully, I'm really starting to get somewhere with the chord closure, at least when you're starting a note. Sorry. So you can do that on an M or an O or an E or any kind of vowel, and also apply consonants as well, so like lay and ho and who and things like that. So give that a try. I'll show you what I mean. So instead of me doing this, I'm kind of like pushing out and it's way too hard. You basically can try this. So it's almost like when you're inhaling, that's when you start the M or whatever it is you're going to do. So I just brushed my teeth and I've got the mouthwash and reflux as well. So it's a whole nother story. But I'll try and demonstrate. So instead of like that, you're pressing out using the air that you've already got in there. Instead, you want to do this. So and then you're getting a much nicer chord closure, which means it's thinning. It's basically touching just gently, I guess, and it's thinning out when you're doing that. But if you come at it really harsh, you're kind of, using a lot more force to do it, and then it's going to be thicker. I guess it's going to make the vocal cords thicker at the point where they're touching. So experiment with that. So I'll show you what I mean. And then if you're getting the really light chord closure, then it means you can go up into your different parts of the range a lot easier. And it's basically the most fundamental thing in singing, essentially, is chord closure. And in my, I guess, arrogance in a way, I didn't pay enough attention to it. I didn't think that that was an area that I needed to specifically improve on in order to sort out my situation. But yeah, I'll just try and show you now, and I'll shut up. Like this. So obviously I lost it there, but these aren't great examples. But if I really concentrate on loosening that jaw and kind of more of a yawning sensation, I'll try again. So I'm basically going between the chest and I guess the mixed voice. And ultimately what you want to do is get it so you can get it really light into falsetto and whilst coming off a high mixed voice note. So I'll try to show you what I mean by that. So I'll try it with ooh. Ooh, ooh. So instead of me going ooh, I'm kind of coming in, so ooh. Again, not the best example, but you kind of see what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, instead of again, kind of going it's almost like you're playing a cello and you get that first, kind of gently coming out. You're not going you're going And if you do that, you'll notice that when you do the high notes, so if I was to sing something, what can I sing? Let's say the song In Dreams by Roy Orbison's got a whole one, but I really like it. He goes, in dreams, like that one. When you're doing that, you're kind of going into a mixed voice sound rather than staying stuck in the chest. Instead of in dreams, like that, instead of doing that, you're using the chord closure to get yourself gently up into that higher bit. And instead of dreams, you kind of say dreams, like dreams. So in dreams, like that. Then it's really easy. I actually think it's a lot higher than that. So in dreams. Now I'm obviously still using way too much jaw tension in that, but that's gonna cut out, especially after the dentist one, which I've got tomorrow, which is hopefully going to loosen up a lot of that tension, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow morning. But yeah, I just guess I wanted to make a video about core occlusion, that it's essentially the most fundamental part. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But even when I'm talking now, I'm not using that properly. So when I'm talking, I shouldn't be so grabbing here. It should be very gentle. So yeah, when I'm talking, it should be more like this, because that's using proper core closure rather than the way I do it, which is like this. I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm working on it. Yeah, anyway, that's what I wanted to say. That's core closure in a very brief and not very good way of showing. Yeah, see you all later.